Welcome back to the studio. We are very busy on Thursdays. Our next interviewee, award-winning human, is Laura McDonald. Laura and I have been working together for 5 years, and that's the milestone that we're celebrating today. Laura is really near and dear to my heart, and I can't wait for you to welcome her. She is 16 years old, and she's been studying with me for 5 years. So welcome, Laura. Hi. It's amazing. It's like you're like, hello.
It's really weird.
You are a star. So 5 years, Laura.
Yes. A long time.
It is a long time, and actually even longer than that, because when did we first meet?
Probably 6.5 years ago.
Right, as part of Gilbert and Sullivan Jr., right?
Yes, it was my first left. It was so sad.
When I left, it was sad. Did you cry? What?
Oh, I was just sad because I was like, oh. But then I got to see you again, so it worked out.
Yeah, you were like, Mom and Dad, I'm sad. I hear that she's teaching voice just around the corner. Can we go there? It's been amazing. And I remember too, you were 12, but you looked like how you look now. You were like 5 foot something, and I thought you were like way older than you were.
Yeah, I have not changed very much since then.
Some of us just sprout early, but some of us, I sprouted, but I never got to be as tall as you. You also love to dance, don't you?
Yeah.
And aren't you working at a studio? What studio are you working at right now?
I'm assistant teaching at Fun and Dance, which is fun. I teach pre-primary, primary, and storybook. So.
Oh, you get to work with the littles.
Lots of little kids.
Tell me more. What? It's very...
I said it's very cute.
They're cute until they have to pee a dozen times. But what can you do? Sometimes nature calls. Okay, let's get into this because we have work to do for the recitals. All right, so over these 5 years, what has been your most memorable teaching moment with me?
I have to say Songfest, right before everything shut down. It was like literally like right before, like I think the medal ceremony thing was only like you'd only bring 2 people with you, so right as COVID started. But I remember I was super nervous because my first bigger competition type thing, and you like brought me back into like the gym area that was kind of behind it, and you like warmed me up and was like, it's gonna be okay. And then I felt much better going and singing the songs I was more stressed about. So.
Yeah, that's right. That was musical theater.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, because I had never sung musical theater at a competition. I'd only done classical before. So that was a big step for me.
It was huge for you. Musical theater competitions, for those who don't know, they're crazy. Like the level of like, and Songfest is one of the more supportive places to sing. But even then, like, it was nuts. So I do remember that. And I was so proud of you because I knew you were freaking out.
Yeah. But that class was huge. So.
Yeah, there was like 10 kids in that class.
Yeah.
And Laura Pratt was also in that class, which was nice.
Yes, that was nice. It was good to have like more support.
And then you sang the crap out of your songs, I remember. Like, I know you were nervous, and dealing with nerves has been a thing that some of us have to manage, but you did a beautiful job of both your songs. So that's good. I've had one student once stomp off the stage after a competition like that and like literally riot. So you handled things like a champ. You were brilliant.
Well, I felt like he at Starbucks after, so I was like, it'll be fine.
I get Starbucks after, and then a pandemic was declared. So here we are. Like, I was so lucky to sing when I did.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you got to sing at the Gala a couple days later, and that's when the pandemic was declared, and we had to shut things down. So
it was nice to sing in person and perform one last time before everything stopped.
You snuck that in. Okay, well, thank you for sharing that. It's my pleasure. I'm glad that I was able to be there for you because I know that sometimes I can't always be at the competition. So it was nice that I could have been there for you. So, what was your favorite song that you sung in your lessons?
I don't have one from the past 5 years. They're all kind of like every song that I've sung, I've learned a lot from.
Mhm.
And like even the songs that I found hard or I didn't appreciate quite as much when I was doing them, like after I was like, okay, that was really satisfying. And it all like, I don't know, I learned a lot about myself too with every song we've sung, which was also nice.
Like what? Tell me more.
Like, I don't know, I just like with each one, I've learned like different what's the word, strategies for like performing and getting past like a lot of mental barriers with certain songs, and especially because when I first came, I like could not sing high notes at all, so I was terrified of them. So it's been like a very good journey because over the 5 years, I've like slowly been able to be more confident when starting new songs, which is much better than being super stressed.
Right. Your range has increased by at least an octave and a half.
Yes.
It's been amazing. And then, yeah, it must be nice now to approach because you've tried so many different styles. Like I texted you earlier today because Mona Lisa came on. Who's that by again? Who's that song by?
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco. Like we did Panic at the Disco and we had a blast with
Yeah,
it.
that was really fun.
Yeah, they came on. I was like, oh yeah, this song. Okay, so I guess that's one of the. It was a memorable one that I forgot about, but it came back. It
Yeah.
made me happy. Well, thank you for that beautiful answer. You're very smart. Okay, don't if you know, but you're kind of smart. So let's talk about the last question. Well, you've kind of answered this already, but I'm sure you can expand on it. How do you think taking voice lessons has impacted you positively outside of the voice studio?
Well, it was definitely made me more confident with like speaking up because when I was younger, mostly I was like, I don't know, because when I started teaching with you, I was like, you know, you're 12 or 11 and you're having a rough go anyway. So I always speak really quietly. So it's definitely really helped me find my voice. And it's really nice to not have people being like, what? all the time.
You were very quiet.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right, but not anymore. Definitely, you know what I've noticed is definitely over the last year, even since the pandemic
Yeah.
specifically, you've just really started. You say what you mean, and you mean what you say.
Yeah, no, I've definitely found the last year has probably been a lot of growth for me. So, which is good because
Yeah, it is. Growth is good. Okay,
yes.
so you're going into grade 12-ish next year, like we were discussing.
Yeah.
You've been doing online school, so you're kind of like in an in between grade, but.
Yeah, I have 2 more grade 11 courses to do. I'm doing one of them over the summer, and then all I have left is physics 20 for grade 11, and then I have to do all my grade 12 courses.
Well, I'm excited for you, Laura.
Thanks.
And thank you so much for talking with me today and being so beautiful and open and honest. I love teaching you. I'm probably not going to get to teach you for
Learning.
learning. I won't be probably teaching you for 5 more years, but I've been so happy with the last 5 that we've had. So hopefully I can see you in person. Hopefully. Okay. Right on. Soon. Okay. I'll see you back on Zoom. Thanks, Laura. Bye. So that was Laura McDonald. She's celebrating 5 years of singing with AvidDiva music. She's pretty awesome, as I'm sure you could all tell. I don't know what I did to get to such amazing students, but you're going to meet another one later.